got the text that said they were going. So I got the text from her that said like streams up. So she should be live. Should be live. But I'll say green means we're going, so it should be on a live. Strong work. Well, hello over in Asia, or somewhere in the Asian Pacific area. And for those of you watching abroad, I know I have an international following, so I'm happy you're here to join us tonight. An epic battle between Shakopee and Wayzata. We're gonna have a puck drop in about 1 minute and 45 seconds. There's the voice to keep warming up. I know, it's a funky. Well, I did say hi to my international.
Oh yeah?
I was gonna say Christine. She's in Asia Pacific, somewhere. I know I got a lot of followers out there. Thinking about putting ads on this. I'm not sure yet. We'll have Charlie at center, the wings being Grayson, or not Grayson, we got Henrik and Kellen, and on defense we've got Hudson and Weston Alstead. And the puck's drop, and here we go. Wayzata put that right in the neutral zone. Got Charlie with it. Charlie's going to go wide, comes across the blue line, sends that in deep on net. Goalie's going to have to cover up. We'll get an offensive zone draw with a quick 15 seconds into the period. Already got one shot on goal. puck drop. Kellen's going to reach that down low. Tries to center that. Still sitting up front. Now Shakopee will come away with it. They'll come through the neutral zone and go wide. Defense is going to force them out wide as he tries to cut to the center. No joy. Benar wraps it around the board, sends it to the defense. Defense kicks it up to, I believe that's Henrik, although that's turned over at the blue line. As the Shakopee player makes a good stick. Good stick there by the defense, and they'll be offsides. And we'll get ourselves a line change with a neutral zone draw. And we'll have Sam Gaffney and Dvorak on the wings, and Dare Sullivan taking the face-off, and the defense switch up. Where Tyler Brown will pair up with, nope, that is Hudson LaRose with Vance. We're battling below our zone. They're going to take it off the boards. Dvorak with that. They'll run it up, chip it up. Dare's going to pick it up. He's got a shot to the net. Just band on and just couldn't quite get the handle on that puck. Otherwise, that was a good rush there by the boys. Held in by Hudson. Sullivan on it, goes short side. Gaffney working down low, sends it up to the point. Dare puts it up high. Goalie makes a good save as to kick that one out of the net. Shakopee with a little breakout, but that's held in by, or Hudson takes over and he's going to work up net. Offense will go for a change and just tips that up into no man's land as the boys were going for a line change. And puck gets dumped in as Shakopee open for the same thing. Vance chips that up along the short boards. And we've got Foster with it. Foster's going to cut the D. Cuts him in half, cuts him again. Looking out front. F3 high. Grayson with it, sends it over D. That's going to come out. Nope, stays in the zone. So boys will continue to pressure. Good play there by Foster. Shakopee trying to work it down low. That puck gets put out front. Now Memphis with it, and he's going to look behind his own net, bounce that off the boards to Garrett. Garrett's going to send that up high and switch it. Now Grayson's going to be able to take some heat in the defensive zone. Charlie working hard. Now that's chipped up. Now Grayson's got it. Grayson's going to enter out of the neutral zone. Going to send it up front. Tries to dance the defender. Can't quite get there as he gets his stick tap. The boys will get a change. Now Henrik working hard. Tips that up, and that gets hit up by the Shakopee defender. Wrapped around there. And the caught in the Zamboni door. That gets thrown out front. Nobody home. Louis made a save. Louis had to make a save there. There was a deflection out front. Now the pass pumped up. Henrik coming into the zone with speed. We're on sides. He's got Dare. He's got, it's a drop pass for Kellen. Couldn't quite connect on it. Now Shakopee coming into the zone. It's going to be off. Would have been offsides if he would have tried. But now he'll enter in with speed. Cuts to the middle. Ooh, a little dangerous there. They kind of gave him an open lane. Sullivan working on that. Will come down in the short board down in the corner. Wayzata still battling. Boys looking out front. No shot as he couldn't get a handle on that. Now Tyler with it, able to work up front. He's going to work up ice. Across the red line and dump it. Shakopee working out wide. Vance able to win that battle. Reverses it, tips it up. Gonna send that up and he's going on a break. Charlie's going long. Charlie sees Sam Gaffney's coming up. Looking for F3. Maybe he's got a high side. He wraps around the boards. Looking middle. Sees point. He's got the point. Dare's gonna, a puck gets deflected out into the middle. Kind of in no man's land down in the corner. Charlie working at that. That's sitting out front. Gaffney, he gets that tipped off his stick. Dvorak battling. Now LaRose throws that up the boards and into the offensive zone. Dvorak applying a little bit of pressure deep. Bumps a stick. Good stick there by the boys, just to get a nice onside call. Memphis will retreat back into our own zone, and they'll wave off icing, as I thought it was, but we must have crossed the red line. Able to hold the zone, Shakopee. Shakopee will work down below net, Memphis pressuring. Dare now pressuring down low. Memphis is going to come and meet that guy in the corner. Watch him middle, for sure, nice stick. Bumps that puck off the Shakopee player who tries to center it. And there, get kicked aside. Now Foster's got it, and he's got men. As Grayson's got it, and he's got some speed. Uses his body, and a good play by the Shakopee defenseman to kind of wall that off. Foster with it out front. He's got a shot at defense. Not home, as Foster was able to kind of find a soft spot in the ice there. Now we got a little 2-on-1 here. The boys got to back check hard. Good play. Good play there by Louie in the defense. And net is off, and we'll get a whistle with 8:57 left to go in the first. Hey, who's out in the first center? Who's sick? Or you're just not running the center? I feel like you're not running two centers tonight. Because it's Charlie and Dare. Who's our third? We're going to get called on a penalty, I guess. So boys will go up on the kill here. Nice stick there by Charlie, who's able to make a great play. And we're going to get 4-on-4 as Shakopee gets called for a slash, as they knock Charlie's stick out of his hand, and we'll be even strength 4-on-4. Now take the face-off. We got Alstead and Hagemo at the two defensemen, and our other wing or other forward is going to be Wyman. Kellen with a good stick to hold that in the zone. Maintains it, and he's going to send that over to Charlie. Charlie's going to try to jump around the guy. He's got good angle on it, good pressure on him. Works down below the net. Good cut save. Plays catch with Kellen. Kellen and Charlie's puck almost kicked out front. Sits right out front, and Alstead just shoves that into the corner, lets the boys play. Alstead again sends that one down in the corner as Kellen's able to get there. Sends it up to Vance. Vance has got time. Vance sends it back to Kellen. Kellen looking out front. Sends it back up to Vance. Vance takes space. Hard shot out front, deflected, and just wide. Now Alstead working down low, connects with Charlie. Charlie Bernard looking out and bounces that off the net. And Shakopee able to come away with that puck. But good stick there by Hagemo, who keeps that in the zone. Boys are defending really hard. 17 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4, and then we'll go up on the power play. Shot on net with a good screen there by Alstead. The goalie makes a good save, turns it aside. And net is off. So that explains the stoppage of play. There's 5 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and then Wayzata will go up on the power play for a total of 10 seconds. Not long enough for me to hit it to show it on the screen, but they'll be on the power play for 10 seconds. Henrik will take the face-off, and Wayzata will win it. We got 1 second left, and we're up on the hard shot out front. Gaffney sends that one just a little high. Gaffney looking down low, working out front, tries for a quick slam home on the short side, not quite. Goalie didn't come off his post. Now Shakopee moving up the zone, good stick there by our defenseman. Henrik gives pressure, Shakopee cuts through the middle of them, and he's going to be offsides. Wayzata wins the draw. Defense will play catch. And they'll enter up the zone. Pass up front. That's going to be disrupted, and now they've got a little 2-on-2. Good back check there by Foster to break that play up. They're going to force Shakopee into the corner. The shot goes wide of the net. Louis seemed like he's seen it clearly tonight, watching it steer aside. And the boys are battling in the half boards here. The puck comes out, and they're going to collect that in the neutral zone. Shakopee looking for a bit of nothing doing. But Memphis goes down. I feel like he caught an edge there. Puck gets held in the zone. They're going to have to face behind the net. Dare working hard out in front of the net. Boys are playing physical, but Louis got it under his pads. And it squirts out to the side. All right, good job, boys. Way played. That puck gets cleared out to center. Now Foster will rip that one along the boards, high and out, and they'll get past neutral zone so boys can get a change if they need it. Vance in a good spot, sends that up to Dare. Dare's going to have a little bit of time. Hard shot, just high. Wyman will kick that in. Intercepted by Hagemo. Hagemo's got numbers if they use them. He goes wide, looks to the middle, push to the side, push into the corner. Good defensive battle there by Shakopee, and Hagemo just throws his body around and says, no, I will not have it tonight. Good physical play by Hagemo to save that puck. Now Hudson with it. He's going to send it in front of the net. And Shakopee will break out of the zone with some speed. That puck will sit down low. Hagemo will just collect it, get his bearings, let his boys collect onto themselves. Sends that over to Hudson. Hudson's going to again retreat. Kicks that over to Hagemo, goes backside. Now Henrik with it. Henrik sends it back to Hagemo, who sends it back to Henrik. And the puck gets blocked by a defender, now back to Henrik. Henrik tips that up. It gets out of the zone, so the boys will have to tag up. And Shakopee will work through their neutral zone, trying to collect themselves. Good pass there to the middle. Boys cut to the middle, but a good play there by LaRose. Turns that puck aside. Now we send it out. Henrik applying pressure. Now Kellen applying pressure. Good stick there by Kellen, who sends that puck, gets a little cross check on the back. Refs say play on. Or they're going to call it. I saw a late hand go up, but I believe Wayzata's going to go on the power play. As they're going to call Henrik, or penalty on Kellen. We'll be on the power play for a minute and a half. It'll be Dare centering Henrik and Kellen with Vance and Charlie Benar, who sends that one just high and wide. Good play there by the boys. I couldn't speak for a second because there was a breakaway for Shakopee while we're on the penalty, or power play. That puck gets sent over to Dare. Dare's going to bring that up the ice. Going wide. Trying to maintain possession of the puck. Now Kellen with it. Vance will step up. Short side, blocker side, saved by the goalie. They'll try to kick it out. Hagemo with it. He collects that at the neutral zone. Hard shot out front. We'll send that down to the point. Now they're playing catch. Now they're slowing it down a little bit, as they should. Charlie gets that one kicked away. And good play there by Hagemo just to put the body on that guy after going for the puck. And who they going to call? I don't know if they're going to call Vance on a penalty of some sort. and we'll go on the kill, and Shakopee will go on the power play, or we'll be 4-on-4 for 4 seconds, and then Shakopee will go on the power play for 1 minute and 20, 2:36 left to go in the period. With a great play. Shakopee battling behind their own net. Now work it out to the point. They'll hold the zone. No guys will display catch, nothing yet. Hit the center. Louis able to steer that one up and over the net. Puck's just sitting out front. Louis able to get over and makes a save. I'm going to give Louis a credit for an awesome save there, as he did a phenomenal job. All right, we got 11 seconds left on the kill. Foster with some speed. Able to apply some pressure. Good stick there by Foster. We'll hold his own. Wayzata will be even strength, as we always were. Puck loose out front. Shoot! Net! Ooh, out front, Dare gets lit up in front of the net. Just from a blatant check. And the refs say play on. They're gonna call off, I think that went off the goalie there first. Oh, we're offsides. Offsides is Dare no, he just couldn't connect. I feel like they played catch twice. A lot of opportunities here, a lot of things left out, but good pace of play by Wayzata for sure. Coming out a little bit more aggressive this shift or this period. 34 seconds left in the first. So I got caught watching Benar moving up the ice. He's got short time. Hey! Who unassisted? I'm going to call Charlie Benar. Unassisted. Charlie Benar with that goal. Nice job, Charlie. I was going to say it'd be nice to see the boys with all the effort they put in there to have one by the end of the game. Here we go, boys. 1-0, good shift. Offsides. All right. And I believe with that little extracurricular activity, we're going to get a power play. For the last 10 seconds of the period, in the first minute and 20 in the second. Nice job, boys. I'm not sure what that's about. Ferendorf is disappointed with the call as they were just going for the puck, but yet they call a penalty on Kellen. I agree with them. That's soft hockey call right there, as the boys were just playing aggressive. So we'll go 4-on-4, even up, and we'll take a short intermission. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, Corey, thank you for explaining that. Because I was gonna say rarely called. I would agree that'd be rarely called. I didn't know if we got kicked out twice. See, that's why I'm only an announcer. I have my rule checker of someone who knows more about hockey than me. All right, we're starting off the second period. Charlie with it, tries to take a shot. It was looking middle for a second, but Gaffney wasn't quite there yet, so I agree with the call. I agree with the decision to take a shot. Hard shot out front. Oh, just sitting through the crease. Well, Corey, I hope you feel better as you're sitting at home with that man cold. I agree, it's a real thing. Man, it wipes us out. But good play with the boys here today. I hope they can keep up the intensity. I think the pace of play is definitely much better than what it was last game. So hopefully that'll keep up. And Memphis will be back there as we got about 30 seconds left of this 4-on-4. Sends it up out and out of the zone, and then Shakopee will try to regroup in their own zone and get in a neutral zone. They're going to try to, I don't know, I'd almost call it offsides, but boys are battling down low, puck out front. Good stick there by, is that Grayson? Grayson coming up the ice. Nope. Yeah, Grayson coming up the ice. Loses the puck at the neutral zone, at the blue line. Gets tripped and fall. I don't know if we lost an edge or something happened there, but we got 3 seconds left in the power play. A penalty kill. Now Vance with it. Hagemo works that up to Tyler Brown, who gets just laid out. And now Foster's going to send that one in deep. Held in the zone there. Nice job there by Hudson, who keeps his own. Boys will battle down. Shock be able to come away with that. They're going to come out of the neutral zone, try to center. Broken up by LaRose and Hagemo. Hudson battling below net, kicks that one into the corner. Nice play out to Vance. So boys will break out. Vance is going to find some ice. Vance cutting to the middle. Looking hard out front. Goalie sets that one aside. Good battle there by the defense, who kind of laid out front for Louis. 12:32 left to go in the second period. Should probably change that. Nice shot there by Sullivan. Goalie makes a glove save. $12:14 left to go in the second period. We got a nice offensive zone draw. Won by Wayzata. Kicked out to the point. Hard shot out front. Just wide of the net. That's held in. Oh, skips over the point. Back check there by Dvorak to force a play, which Shakopee could not collapse on. Louis steers that one aside. Another great save by Louis. I'm going to give him credit for that. For sure, as he crushed it. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Good save there by Louis. Kicks that aside. Sullivan works down there in the corner. Now Gaffney joins him to help out. And we got a Shakopee player down who's just kind of laying on the ice for a second. Puck gets deflected up and out over the net. Now Shakopee with it down below the net. Alstead will give chase behind the net and send it up along the boards, but can't quite connect with Gaffney as that doesn't make the breakout. Now Alstead works at the opposite side. We'll have to look down low. Good block there by Gaffney. Another good block there by, I think that's Upsall. Another block there by Upsall. He's going to send it up and up and into the fans, up in the stands. Shakopee showing some life with a few shots on goal there, giving Wayzata folks here and at home a little scare. They'll work it up to the point. They're going to send it over. Good stick there by Wayzata. Charlie with that. That's going to be Henrik with that. Kicks it over to Kellen. Kellen's out. Nice little nifty move there, but it gets. Oh, I'm not even showing him. Sorry for the folks. I got caught watching. Henrik with it. He's working down into the point, looking up top. Nice little move there along the boards. Just kind of hang on to pressure. Shakopee able to find that puck though and turn him over. Good play there by Charlie to kind of turn the Shakopee players over and maintain the offensive zone. Again, they're working down low in the corner. Charlie tackles him, but no call. Kellen with a good stick there. And now defense getting back. Memphis with a great stick, great defensive play there to turn them over, and they're going to get frustrated and send that deep as they needed a change. Now Hagema with it. It's going to work. Also gets taken out into the corner, almost like a trip, but they're not going to call it as they're thinking about swallowing their whistles for a little bit, I think. Hagema just becomes a wall that Shakopee trips over. Just a beast. Shakopee maintains possession of that, tries to dip it down low. Memphis will go behind the net, get that puck, tries to leave it for Vance, but it just kind of hung up in that kind of soft spot in the ice. Good pass there as a breakout. Now Kellen with it, jumps around the defenseman. Oh, they're going to get called. Definitely going to get called on a penalty as he kind of rolls up onto that defenseman. And Shakopee will go on the power play. Wayzata will have to go on a kill here at 8:53 left to go in the second period. And with the lead 1-0. Wayzata win the face-off and send that one over into the corner. Good save there by Louie. Puck is chipped off Vance's stick. LaRose battling down below the net, able to come away with that puck. Good play there. Now he's got it back on his stick, and he's just going to send it out to the neutral zone. Good play there by Hudson, just to clear it and get some space to breathe. Foster applying some pressure. And now Grayson will pick him up, force him wide as he's got no chance. Shakopee player loses an edge, and Grayson's got it. Looking to turn on some wheels, looking for 41 seconds left to go. He's got the edge. Net score! Short-handed goal by Grayson Foltz, unassisted. Good work there by the boys. Just to clear the puck, find the soft ice, and take advantage of it. Good play there by Sam. Sam's got the middle. Thanks for the move. Just delaying time is going to kill out this penalty. That puck's held in the zone. Gaffney battling. Now Shakopee able to come away with it. Forced out wide by the defenseman. Kind of sharp angle shot. Louis steers aside with the board, with the pads, and the boys will battle along the boards. Kicked out front, good stick there. Forcing the reset, and Wayzata is even strength. And be offsides. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. With puck working behind the net as Henrik tries to lay that one up, and goalie's going to cover it. Kellen gives the goalie a little tap. And deal change. Wayzata loses the draw. Shakopee will come out of the zone. Good stick there by the boys to break that up. Now Shakopee somehow gets the edge on that. Memphis throws a shoulder. Good physical play there by Memphis. But Shakopee still able to hold on to the puck. Can't quite get a shot off. That's tipped up front. Kellen's going to maintain kind of the possession of that. Tries to send that out front. That's going to be offsides. .552 left to go in the second period. Wayzata up 2-0 at the moment. Wayzata win the face-off. Sends that one up the ice, but right to the Shakopee defenseman. Now Shakopee works in their own zone, tries to hop around Hagmo. Meets a little bit of resistance. Now kicks it up to the point. Good stick there. They're going to call offsides is what they're going to call. We got Tyler Brown Foster and Grayson, with Hagemo and Memphis on the back end. Hagemo forces him wide, just steals the puck, wraps it around the net, finds Grayson. Grayson along the boards, can't quite get that puck. Now works with it down deep. Now battling, and Grayson's gonna try to get that where Foster's kind of caught down low again. Shakopee just hoping to send it in. So they couldn't quite keep up. Now Foster with it. Sends that one up to Tyler. Tyler with Grayson out front. If Grayson, I couldn't see him, and the Shakopee had a good stick on him. But he had Grayson. Now the boys playing hard. Hagemo with it, just collecting the puck and making some nifty moves. I'm not sure what we're going to call. I don't know what the call was. I missed it, but we're going to call Browner on something. Slash something. So we'll go on the kill for 1 minute and 30. Shakopee moving the puck around. Good stick there by Crosby. Good stick there by Dare. Dare's going to send that one out and tell the boys to regroup. Dvorak will apply some pressure. Sullivan with it. Sullivan's going to get it deep. Louis with a good save. Laura steers that one down in the corner. Didn't want to let anybody get a shot on Louis. Now Shakopee setting up in their own zone. 29 seconds left to go in the power play. Boys still on the kill. Good pressure there by the boys, not giving away the middle. Nothing much that they're able to do. Good play there by Crosby. Hard shot, easy save by Louis with 14 seconds left to go. In the penalty kill, 3:24 left to go in the period. Wayzata wins the faceoff, wraps that one around the boards. Kellen with it, sends it back around the boards to Alstead. Alstead again playing catch. Now Memphis taking along the boards, chips that one up along the boards. We've got Kellen. Kellen dumps that to the middle. Couldn't quite connect with Charlie. And boys will be even strength. Shakopee working behind their own net, pressured by, I want to say Henrik. Henrik giving him a tap, showing him some love. And Shakopee will cross the red line and dump it in. Alstead back to retrieve it. Kicks it back over to Memphis. Memphis sends it back to Alstead. Alstead's going to dip it into the corner. Bounce it up. Shakopee with a hard stick. Now Memphis with it behind our own net. Wraps it along the boards. And Kellen will have that. He just can't quite get it out of the zone. And Shakopee able to maintain possession of the puck and maintain zone pressure. So great play. Now Henrik with it, sends it up. Can't quite connect with Kellen, but puts it out in time and space for him. Kellen's got the edge if he takes it. Good delay. Good delay. Looks out front. Nobody there. Shakopee goes wide, forced out wide there by Alstead. Louis with a great save, sees it through the screen. Hagemo with a great play. Now he's going to just take ice. Sends it up to Kellen, who tries to slip a guy around, and puck is now Foster's going to send that one deeper. Kellen, hard shot out front, blocked by the goalie. Good play there by Hagemo. Sorry, I can't keep. The boys are moving too fast. Couldn't catch up. Well, we're going to get, somebody is going to get called on a penalty, but I'm not sure who. I believe the Wayzata is going to go up on the power play. Wayzata won the face-off, but turned it over in the offensive zone. Now Shakopee will break out across the red line and dump it deep. Apply a little pressure. Hagemo eats up that pressure and sends it up. Vinar with it. He's going to put it into good control by his skates on Henrik. He tries to jump around a player. Henrik with it now, tries to throw it down deep, gets walled off, can't quite connect on that. Puck's going to squirt out to Shakopee, who's going to send that out into a nice clearing out into the neutral zone. It will not be icing. That was a nice clear by Shakopee. Try to connect with the defenseman. Yeah, the puck sits out front. Puck shot high and wide. Crosses the red line and dumps it in. Eight seconds. Call that with 1 second left, end of the power play and end of the second period. Wayzata up 2-0, and we'll pause for a quick commercial break. All right, we got the puck drop for the third period. We'll be on the power play for 1 second. Wayzata will win that, and that gets turned over. Shakopee will dance around, good slip, toe. Nice job there by Sam. Do not know how that one snuck in. 14-19 to go in the period. Shakopee got one. Battle out front. Foster, I'll say Wayzata will win the draw. working hard, but Shakopee able to come away with that, enters into the zone. We got a pile up of dudes in the corner, or up high in the slot. And just some whacking at the puck a little bit. Greg is turned over. Now we're out of the zone. Was out of the zone for a split second. Good stick, and that will be bounced over the net. No save need to be made by Louis. Pass up front. Now Tyler with it. Tyler enters into the zone. Cuts to the middle as he should. Oh, was looking for Foster on the backhand, but just couldn't quite connect with him. Now Shakopee able to break out of the zone with some speed. Your feet, boys. Going to cross the red line and dump it in. Hagemo behind the net. Coming away with it. Sends that one up. Nobody home. As he'll send that one deep. But not icing. It just didn't have quite enough on it. We are in the third period, so the puck will slow down a little bit now. Foster turns him over, sends it out front. And goalie swallows that one up for another shot. Bernard has it out front. Hudson jumped on that one, not able to connect. Now boys got to come back because there's some odd numbers coming back. Good save. Puck still out front. Now got it. Well, Charlie was not able to handle that one as it was coming out of the zone. Now Shakopee with it. Again, numbers. Louis able to steer that one aside. Henrik with it. Kicks that behind the net to Hagemo. Hagemo, nifty little move there behind the net to kind of just evade that defender. Now kicked out to along the boards to Wyman, who slips a guy, but Shakopee there to kind of take the defense. Shakopee going for a change. We'll get fresh legs on the ice. Battle down low in the corner. Henrik again is going to come away with it. Sends that one up the ice, but chipped off his stick. High stick, I'm going to call it. Nope, they say no high stick. Got dumped in, that's going to be icing. 11:53 to go in the third period. Wayzata with the lead, 2-1. Definitely the better play. If we were keeping shots on goal, I'd say probably 2-1 right now for Wayzata. So hopefully they can find the back of the net again and kind of put this game on ice. Sullivan with the face-off win kicks that one out, but that somehow we got tripped there, and we're going to go on the power play. We'll be on the power play here for 1:30. I gave it to Hudson, but I meant to give it to Crosby. Sorry, would have given that to Crosby, missed the number. Woo, sorry. Got caught watching at home. So I didn't mean for you to see the ice a little bit. Oh. Wow. save there by Louis. Wayzata battling behind the net. Now Shakopee with it, and they'll settle it down as they are up on the power play. Oh, it looked like it came out. I saw some white in between there, but refs say play on. Miscue as Vinar applies pressure. Now working up at the point. Again, able to hold the zone. Wyman applies some pressure, forces him down low. And D will take over. Alstead also applying some pressure. Now the boys will form their box. Memphis making him, forcing him down low. Now turns it over. Oh, Charlie almost got a stick on that one. 25 seconds left to go in the... There we go, intercept by Kellen. Kellen's got speed. Goes wide. Cuts to the middle. Tries for... Just hanging on to the puck, killing time. Nice job there by Kellen just to say, I'll take this. I'll take the puck. Puck gets kicked down low by Memphis and held out in the neutral zone. And we are back to even strength. Memphis with a good play. Stretch pass up front. Just couldn't quite connect with Kellen. And we'll dump it in, and that'll be offsides, and we'll get a neutral zone draw. (3-1) with 9:13 left to go in the period. Vance is going to win the face. No, it's not Vance. Foster's going to win the face-off. Kick that back to Crosby. Crosby working up along the boards. Again, kicked out. Foster. Tyler's got that. Shoots it up front. Hard shot, just wide of the net. Now Foster with it. Tries to kick that one out to the point. Just couldn't quite connect. Crosby will go back, gather that. Dumps it deep. Boys are just on sides. It's a good play there to get back. Shakopee looking to come out of their zone with some speed. Forced wide by Crosby and Foltz. Now tipped up the boards. Looking to just get it out of the zone, but now does. Good battle there by Crosby, who's pulling out all by himself. Just crushing it. Just decided he's going to take it himself. Just effort by Crosby was amazing. If I could give him a shout out somehow on a goal or good play or something like that, I would. But man, what a great little shift there. And the boys show him some love too, saying, "Hey man, nice shift, way to go." Working his butt off tonight. Pass denied at the blue line as his pass gets eaten up. Sullivan connects on that, and he will wide. Puck is thrown back out in the neutral zone. Now Memphis with it. Memphis sends it back to D. Sam with it. Sam will cross the blue line. Send it to the middle. Nobody home. Kicks it up to the point. Memphis will... Good play there by Sullivan to get fresh legs on the ice, keep the guys tired. Boys come out hungry for a goal. They'd love, I'm sure, to go up one more. Alstead surveys the scene. Almost looked like his stick got a little was whippy there. We'll send it out to the point. Wyman looks to eat it up. Nobody home, and good clear there by Alstead. Sends that one away. And puck's going to get kicked down, but they're going to wave off icing, as they should. 6:32 left to go in the third. Shakopee trying to come in with some speed. Works his way through a couple of sticks. No numbers, but they're going to force him wide. The good play there by Alstead to turn him aside. Puck set out front, and they're going to score as we lost track of him. Looked like the boys just lost track of that F2, F3 that was coming in hard and didn't pick him up. Dangerous player out in front of the net. So 3-2, Wayzata still up. 6:17 left to go in the period. Pass out front and we're offsides. It's an easy one to call there. Foster will take the face-off with Tyler and Grayson on the wings. Hagemo and LaRose on the back end. Face off one there by Wayzata. Kicks it back to LaRose. LaRose is going to pick it up. Brown work up the ice, and he's got Foster with it. Foster just had the edge. Starts to center on that one. Can't quite, nobody home. Just kind of gets intercepted by the Shakopee players. Now it'll kick back into our zone. Hagemo going to retrieve it. We capture the puck, sends it up, out of the zone, out of harm's way. Folt supplies some pressure, and we are offsides again. And we'll get a neutral zone draw. 5:49 left to go in the game. When I retire from medicine, I'll give that up and do this. Good play there by Shakopee, who wins the draw. They'll cross the red line and send it deep, but good stick there by LaRose, able to not allow him to. Now they're going to try to exit the zone. Comes off a skate. Louis with a great, huge save right there. I'm going to give him credit for that. So his dad can see his highlights, and mom, because I'm sure Kat would like to see that too. Good stick there, good play down by the boys. Hudson loses his stick, still trying to play with a skate. Great job, two Wayzata sticks down on the ice. Hagemo says, I'll take the puck and save you boys. Gonna come up the ice, cuts to the middle, cuts around him, good stick. Oh, shoots up. Oh, I'm gonna give him a shot. Just something for him to look at later. Boys got numbers, 3-on-2. Louis turns it aside. And they're gonna draw a goal. And we're knotted up 3-3 despite the effort here. .52 left, 3-3 to score. Shakopee with a shot, sent wide, no shot, no save. Henrik works that one down low. Now Hagemo with it. Tries to get that one out to Kellen. Kellen's blown up at the red line. Henrik just couldn't quit that one. He had some speed, couldn't get it to come with him. And now Shakopee with Louis gonna eat that one up. Good save by Louis. 3:07 left to go in the period. We'll get a defensive zone draw. Vanar will take the face-off with Kellen on the weak wing. Henrik applies pressure. Good stick there by Kellen to break that play up. Now Henrik with it. That chips back into the neutral zone and boys will skate it out. Good play there by Crosby to steer that aside. Give him the middle of the ice. Hard shot out front. Louis with it. Now Henrik, a great save there by Louis again. I got to give him another credit for a save as he's just playing great right now in the last few seconds of this frame. 2:30 left to go in the period. We're knotted up 3-3 for a nail-biter of a game that I wouldn't have predicted. Wayzata definitely outplaying the boys. Foster will take the face-off with Brown and Foltz on the back end. Now Foltz with it. That puck gets kicked up. Hagemo will drop back to collect that puck. Goes wide with some space. Tries to connect with Grayson, goes off a skate. Hagemo with it now. Tries to send it up the ice and just can't get it to clear. Now we got numbers out front. Oh, can't quite connect, which I think the Wayzata dodged a bullet there, as we are definitely out of position. Foster with it now, tips it up to Brown, who tips it up to Foltz. Foltz now with it at the blue line. Got a screen out in front of him, tries for backside, just can't quite connect on it. Shakopee with numbers, boys got a back check here. Good save. .136 left to go in the period. Brown battling. Puck shot up along the... Oh. Hagemo's going to drop back. Collect on that puck. Good escape turn there. So I just send it up to... .32 seconds left to go in the period. Seconds left to go. Wayzata not able to connect on the pass. Can't get it deep. That puck's going to be icing with 5 seconds left in the period. heartbreaker.